Welcome to Home Decor Inspiration.
How to master transitional interior design, timeless home decor ideas. There is a particular kind of home that stops you the moment you walk in, not because it's aggressively modern or dramatically traditional, but because it feels completely effortlessly right. The furniture looks like it belongs together, even though nothing quite matches. The colors feel calm without being boring. The whole space breathes with a confidence that's impossible to fake, but surprisingly possible to learn. That is transitional interior design working at its highest level, and mastering it is one of the most valuable design skills any homeowner can develop. What separates the people who achieve this look from those who spend years trying and failing isn't budget or natural talent. It's understanding a specific set of practical principles that turn transitional design from a vague concept into a repeatable, actionable method. This video is my practical master guide, built from years of observing, studying, and analyzing what makes transitional spaces work at the highest level. Consider this your hands-on educational toolkit for creating a home that feels timeless rather than trendy, curated rather than accidental. And the principle I share at point 5 is the one that changes everything for homeowners who've been struggling to make their spaces feel cohesive. Quick pause right here. If this practical breakdown is giving you specific tools you can actually apply to your own space rather than just inspiration to scroll past, that's exactly what this channel is built to deliver. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave me a comment telling me which room in your home you most want to apply transitional principles to first. I read every comment personally, and your answer directly influences what educational content I create next. 3 more mastery principles to go. Use lighting as your most powerful bridging tool. Lighting in a transitional space does something no other element can. It simultaneously references both design worlds without belonging exclusively to either. A drum pendant with a classic silhouette but clean, unornamented execution. A table lamp with a traditional ceramic base topped with a contemporary linen shade. These hybrid lighting choices, physically and visually, connect the two design vocabularies in a way that feels inevitable rather than deliberate. In my observation of successfully executed transitional spaces, lighting choices are almost always where the designer's intelligence shows most clearly. Layer your window treatments for maximum depth. Here is the principle that consistently transforms struggling transitional spaces into truly polished ones, and it's almost always the missing piece for homeowners who feel their space is close but not quite there. Layered window treatments, specifically a simple sheer panel beneath a more substantial drapery in a textured natural fabric, add the kind of depth, softness, and considered detail that immediately elevates a transitional room from assembled to designed. The sheer handles light diffusion and privacy, while the outer drapery contributes weight, texture, and a sense of architectural permanence. Together, they create a window treatment that reads as neither purely traditional nor purely contemporary, which is precisely the point. Master the art of the considered edit. The first and most foundational skill in transitional design isn't about what you add, it's about what you remove. Transitional spaces achieve their effortless quality through rigorous editing, keeping only the pieces that serve the balance between classic and contemporary. Every object, every piece of furniture, every decorative choice must earn its place by contributing to the overall equilibrium rather than pulling the space too far in either direction. The practical method I recommend is evaluating every piece against a simple test. Does this read as purely traditional or purely modern? If the answer is strongly either, it needs either a counterpart to balance it or reconsideration entirely. Build your foundation on a tonal, neutral base. Mastering transitional design requires understanding that your color foundation isn't decoration, it's infrastructure. A carefully chosen tonal neutral base, warm whites layered with soft gradures and muted putty tones creates the visual quiet that allows both traditional and contemporary elements to coexist without competing. This neutral infrastructure is what gives transitional spaces their characteristic sense of calm authority. The critical mistake most homeowners make, and one I observe consistently, is choosing neutrals that are too cool. Cool greys and stark whites push the space toward modern and destroy the warmth that makes transitional design so livable. Understand scale before selecting any single piece. One of the least discussed but most visually important principles in transitional interior design is scale. Specifically, the deliberate mixing of large, substantial, traditional-leaning pieces with smaller, lighter, contemporary ones. A large, solid traditional sofa anchored by a sleek, slender-legged contemporary coffee table creates exactly the kind of scale contrast that gives transitional rooms their visual dynamism. From an educational perspective, this is where many homeowners lose the thread. They choose pieces they love individually without considering how their scale relationships will interact in the actual space. Treat every surface as an opportunity for contrast. Mastery in transitional design lives in the surfaces. The deliberate juxtaposition of smooth against rough, matte against reflective, organic against geometric, a smooth marble countertop beside a rough-hewn wood shelf, a matte linen sofa beside a polished lacquer side table. These surface contrasts prevent the space from feeling monotonous while maintaining the calm, considered atmosphere that defines the style at its best. This principle is educationally important because it explains why some transitional spaces feel rich and layered while others, even with excellent individual pieces, feel flat. The missing ingredient is almost always surface contrast. Finish with personal objects that tell a genuine story. The final mastery principle of transitional design is perhaps the most human one. The space must contain objects that belong to the person living in it, not just to the style. A collection of books genuinely read. A piece of art purchased because it moved you. A ceramic object brought back from somewhere meaningful. These personal elements are what prevent a well-executed transitional space from feeling like a beautiful showroom. They are the detail that makes it unmistakably a home. This is the principle I return to most consistently in both my observations and my educational content, because it's the one no design formula can manufacture. Mastering transitional interior design is ultimately about developing a specific kind of design intelligence, the ability to hold two seemingly opposing aesthetic worlds in perfect, deliberate balance and make that balance feel effortless. It's a skill that rewards patience, observation, and a willingness to edit ruthlessly in service of the whole. And once you have it, you'll find it applies not just to transitional design, but to every design decision you make for the rest of your life. That, in my view, is what makes it worth mastering. So tell me, which of these 7 principles are you bringing into your own home first? Leave it in the comments. Subscribe for more practical design education like this. Hit like to help this reach someone else ready to finally nail their home's aesthetic. And I'll see you in the next video, where we go even deeper into the details that separate good interiors from truly great ones.